on main engine start. Main engine start, 6 engines up and running. And liftoff. Liftoff of the Proton rocket and the Zarya control module. The International Space Station is underway.
We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have booster ignition and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Endeavour with the first American element of the International Space Station uniting our efforts in space to achieve our common goals.
Roll program.
Houston's now controlling. Endeavour's rolling on course heading northeast from the Kennedy Space Center toward a 240-mile-high rendezvous with the Zarya control module.
Houston Endeavour, we have capture of Zarya.
We copy. Congratulations to the crew of the good ship Endeavour. That's terrific.
This is Mission Control Houston at a mission elapsed time of 3 days, 21 hours, 19 minutes into the flight of Endeavour on the STS-88 mission. A 7-hour, 21-minute spacewalk by Jerry Ross and Jim Newman successfully connected all of the electrical and data cables between the two modules, between Zarya and Unity. At 9:49 p.m. Central Time, Unity was activated for the first time as all of its systems came to life thanks to the power flow from the Russian module, the Zarya.
When the astronauts on board Space Shuttle Endeavour were awakened for Flight Day 8 on Thursday morning, they moved right into an activity that many people have waited to see for years: the first entrance of a crew onto the International Space Station. With all systems prepared, the American commander and the Russian cosmonaut opened the hatch. Together, they were the first people to enter the International Space Station. Just minutes later, after the astronauts moved more equipment into position inside the PMA, they opened the forward hatch on the connecting node called Unity, and the American and the Russian, again in tandem, entered this module of the station. Their crewmates followed on shortly before Cabana offered a few words for the occasion.
This is just an absolutely super place. It's unbelievable. If you got live coverage, look at the volume Sergei is floating around in. We are so pleased and excited and proud to be a part of the team that made this happen. And our special thanks to all the ISS folks, all their hard work. We remember when Unity was just an aluminum shell, and it is a truly fine piece of hardware. And just thanks to everybody in the Space Station program for all their hard work.
The astronauts worked for about an hour to set up life support and other systems on Unity until it was time to take the next step. Cabana and Krikalev opened the hatch from pressurized mating adapter number 1 and entered the first chamber of Zarya, the Russian-built control module, which was the first element of the station to reach orbit. And then they opened the final hatch, leading to the main portion of the module. Within minutes, Cabana had gathered the entire crew inside Zarya.
Well, Houston, from the deepest part of the International Space Station from Endeavour, we'd just like to take a moment to commemorate an historic moment in space exploration, the beginning of the International Space Station.
What are we going to find? Nobody can tell. And that's the magic of exploration. You don't know what's there. If you did, then it would be sort of boring. So we don't know what's there, and that's the attraction. And that's why I think there's always going to be a piece of every one of us that says, wow, let's go.